taking on the New York Giants. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing his dart. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Titan football. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. Panther in the top 70.
They go play action with Ward. And he completed to Conqueror. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Cowboy 80.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much material. there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Left hand. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Ward off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Chigakakwo. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
19, 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing his dart. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. DK to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey. Cougar Knights, go.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Check, smash, check, hurt, Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. Curve 19, curve 19. Let go.
Throwing now, Ward. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And able to get it inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Jackson Dart, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Go street. 70 Red. Mustang, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Back to 60. Back to...
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Say, hurt. Hey, smash.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run with ETN. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
Bronco, 19 Lions.
7-7, our score after 1. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. off up the middle. Hayward. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hayward. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
A lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well,
yeah.
Right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Willis to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
To throw, here's Willis. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That one behind his man, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide open receiver.
And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Willis looking to throw it. The RPO will keep it himself. And he's taken down inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And a loose football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Now Willis to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Ward. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, Hayward. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Wilson and Devo up to make the stop. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no game.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. They're exactly right.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Come on.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. this well upfield across the 45. Do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Panther 60, 19 tight, 19. Ready.
Now Willis. Caught here by Bell. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
The RP, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Willis, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1-yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. is the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Play fake. Here's Willis. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be... dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Okay,
looking
ready?
to put a drive together.
18, pioneer. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Weaver. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Come on.
One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, he has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
Panther 60. Panther 30.
Back to throw again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Back to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Let's go now.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally brought down at the 38. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage, too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Manning hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's taken in for the Titans touchdown. Gunnar Helm there to make the grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Weaver. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
Viking
First and
18.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that